Welcome to my pack with me for Alaska. I'm so excited. We fly out in a little over a week, so this looks a little disorganized. Let's just say I've got a lot going on. Now it looks a little more organized. Okay, here's what I've got so far. This is pajamas. These are some sweaters or cardigans that I have. These are long sleeve, like sweatshirts and sweaters, and I've got a few. This is a short sleeve dress, but I can wear a cardigan with it to make it look more nice. This is a Spirit jersey. We're not going to Disney, but I don't have a lot of long sleeve shirts that aren't super thick. These are the longer sleeve shirts I have. So far, I've only got one that's an actual long sleeve t-shirt. These are very thin, but I figured I could wear these three at night. I've got 2 pairs of jeans and a pair of slacks back there, a bathing suit because everyone said seeing a glacier from a hot tub is the best thing ever. Got a couple pairs of gloves and 2 hats. This is not everything. Couple pairs of leggings back there, underclothes, socks, underwear, bras, bralettes, shapewear, a pair of fleece lined tights. These are some Halara dupe shirts, a skirt to go with the fleece lined leggings. Then in the bag, I've got these Walmart version of like a black Ugg boot. This is Jason's. We've got an extension cord for Jason's CPAP and 2 multi-plug adapters. That is for the cruise because we always have a lot of stuff to charge. And then I've got these luggage tags in. Then on the other side of this is chargers, and it is filled with Jason's clothes right now. My goal for our carry-on luggage is to have everything we're gonna need while we're actually in Seattle in there, minus toiletries, because I don't want to deal with anything liquid if I don't have to going through TSA. I plan on having my 2 Halara dresses with me. I'm taking up space in Jason's too. I'm gonna bring this white sweater to wear with the Halara dresses because I don't think it's gonna be super cold in Seattle. Then I'm gonna bring 1 regular bra. I already have a bralette packed. So I'm gonna bring a couple pairs of socks, a couple pairs of underwear, and the shapewear. That is what is going to fit in this. You know what, I'm gonna add a couple pairs of pajamas as well. Is this the best packing? I don't know. This is just what I'm doing. These I'm going to put to the side. I want these in our backpack just in case we need to charge them at the airport. I'm going to grab an extra couple of chargers that are regular USB because USB-C is not as common to be able to plug into things. So all of that is going to go into a backpack. I have enough room to put a set of pajamas in here. Now I don't know if I'm going to need to put more in here. This isn't super full. This is 1 carry-on that I'm calling full. Now this is going to have some other miscellaneous stuff, a couple of t-shirts, a sweatshirt. Now, normally I am very much a packing cube kind of person, but because we're trying to put as much as we can in our carry-on, I'm trying to put what we're going to wear in Seattle, and if we need to add more later because of weight, we obviously can. Now, I do have some stuff that I have not pulled out yet, so it is going to increase this amount. So leggings, jeans, let me put a nicer shirt in case we want to go somewhere for that with that. So this still gives me half of a suitcase empty for Jason's CPAP or medicine or anything that we need can't be checked. Right now I am going through my list and seeing what I have and what I need. I just made a document on Word and just printed it out. I like being able to have paper and I'm on my phone. It works out. I could use my iPad, but why? I got scarves packed, I got boots packed, I got fleece lined leggings, the skirt. Trying to break this into some categories. Pajamas, evening outfits. I say I can wear the 3 sweaters. I've got 2 dresses and a couple of shirts. The sweaters can go with the slacks or with the jeans if I want to dress them up or dress them down. They can be worn during the day or at night. We are planning on doing laundry at least once because we'll be gone 10 days. Speaking of laundry, this thing is amazing. So I got this on super clearance 5-6 years ago, probably more, at Walmart, and it folds flat like a hamper, but because we're going to be doing laundry, it is going to be so easy to take to and from the laundromat. Packs into almost nothing. This is the coat I got. I got it from Torrid because I am not a small person. but I didn't want something that made me look like I was way over the weight I am. But it zips and it buttons, and it's got this thing to like cinch in your waist, which I really appreciate. But this is definitely going in a compression packing cube. This is exactly what I'm made for. Compression packing cubes in particular. Something I don't think people talk about enough for cruises are these S-shaped hangers, because a lot of times you don't have a lot of things that need to be hung up, but this is perfect for like a swimsuit or bras or ties or belts or anything like that. And it's so small and so lightweight. But I mean, obviously we've got more hooks. And some of these, I've had them for a while. They're not the strongest, but if you use them on a cruise wall, you can put a few of them together. Your bathing suit's too heavy because it's damp. You could put two together and it is more likely to hold your bathing suit together. I've got a little body spray, extra Dramamine, Blistex, contact solution for Jason, a little off-brand Bum Cream hairbrush. I like to pack a robe when I travel, and the other ones don't always fit, or they don't like the feel of them. I'm gonna pack this in a carry-on bag. I got you in a new location. Excuse my closet. What I'm going to try to do is roll this coat up as small as I can and put it in this packing cube. We are going in May, so that is one of the cooler times to go, and we are coming back on May 17th, so we're not even going late May. So I've got my 3 sweaters and my coat in this big packing cube that I got from Bag Smart on Amazon. Let's get it zipped. Now, some people say packing cubes are good because it makes you take up less space. And in something like this, where you've got a fluffy coat and fluffy sweaters, let's see if I can get this compressed. But it's good for, like I said, fluffy things. And what I really like packing cubes for, it's just organization. I like when you have something. I like that if you know what you're looking for, you can see what is in the bags. So what do I have left? What I still need to pack. So I've got some shirts, some leggings, jeans, and a pair of slacks, and then a cardigan. And that was all of the packing cubes that came in that set. This is not Bag Smart. I got this off of like Amazon haul. It is a compression packing cube as well. Leggings, 2 pairs of jeans, or no, a pair of jeans and a pair of slacks. I have another pair of jeans in my stuff for Seattle. And then the cardigan on top. These packing cubes are not as sturdy. Because we're flying, we also might not have to compress things as much. Not about what can fit, it's about what will fit in your weight allowance. So I'm not going to try to squish it anymore, but see how like one end is squished down and the other end is not. Let's see, check off what I have. I need to find my raincoat. I don't know what I put in my raincoat. This is what I have so far packed for my toiletries. I've got a big shampoo and conditioner. I've got hair oil, a mousse, and a hairspray, and a bar of soap. And to go with the bar of soap and the body wash, I've got an African net sponge, toothbrushes, and toothpaste. Got an open scope that we have already taken on a trip, deodorant, lotion, face wash, and makeup removing cream. A couple of little extras that were just in my toiletry bag is this plug splitter and flossers, and some Q-tips, some razors, a little Vaseline. This is the toiletries I have so far. Before anyone says it, I know this is probably too much. I know I could probably get away with a travel size shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotion. That would take a lot of the weight out of it. I could buy a small hairspray and a small mousse. We're gonna be gone for a while, and I want to be able to do what I want to do. I want to be able to wash my hair or do my hair every day. I don't want to have to worry about, well, is there enough left? If we weren't planning on checking bags, I probably would, but we are already planning on checking bags. We're already going to a colder weather environment. We're already doing a lot of things that are new and different for us. So I don't know that toiletries should be the thing we change. Toothpaste, toothbrush, flossers, bar soap and body wash, shampoo, conditioner, razor, African net spun, Q-tips. I need powder. Same thing. I don't see a small powder, so we're just gonna pop in a big one that I already have. That is the last thing on the toiletries that I need. So the two things that I need to work on are going through my backpack and seeing what all is in there, up in like if I want to bring any jewelry. Those are the two things that I still have not finished. What do I have packed so far in my backpack? I've got this scarf, which is big enough that I feel like it can act like a small blanket if you're cold. Like, it's not huge, but I might get the job done. I also plan on bringing a neck pillow, not just for our flight, because it's not a super long flight, but we're going to be at the airport for a while too. I've got our binoculars. I did not want to check those. Hand warmers, but they're also battery packs. All of our over-the-counter medicines. It's a little bit of everything, a little bit of prescription stuff. Tylenol, Dramamine, Jason's glasses, contacts, and then a backup set of contacts and glasses. But he will probably put the glasses on before we leave that morning because these are his travel glasses. Also got a charger because you can never have too many chargers. I've got these little fans that I really like traveling with a fan, but because we're flying, I don't want to bring our like big, even though they're not that big, they can sit on your nightstand and just blow a little bit. I am from Texas. I like a fan. And I think these are the best ones I've tried that are this small. Again, for the contacts, I've got his contact solution. I've got a scrunchie in case I want to put my hair up. I've got roll-on, like a deodorant version of sunscreen, hand sanitizer. I've got the luggage tags for our cruise. I have not packed our passports yet. I've got a bunch of chargers in here, and some of this stuff is going to be separated between my bag and Jason's bag and my mom's bag. So things that I'm going to pack but I have not packed yet in my backpack are my neck pillow, my cards and my wallet. We still got a week. My ID, my Kindle, I need to charge that, and I need to download a bunch of new books on there to make sure I'm good to go for the road. Battery packs, I need to make sure right before we leave that they are charged and ready to go. My iPad, same thing with the Kindle, bunch of new stuff, make sure everything that I have is downloaded on there, make sure it's charged up, new shows, new things to watch if I want to go to sleep, and shows to watch for the airport and the plane. Then I'm going to pack a couple different pairs of earbuds, so I have like in the ear and over the ear, depending on how I feel and what I want that day. I also need to pack a hard drive and my USB flash drives. That's gonna have to go in there. I've already got hand sanitizer. I might try to pack a little lotion, a water bottle of some sort. We've got the small fan, we've got the medicine, we've got the OTC meds. Found my neck pillow. Check-in documents, contact case, glasses, cash. So a lot of this stuff is just like last minute things, but I've also packed the jewelry and some hair things that I want in here. It's not a whole lot, but it's just something I can grab. This needs to go in the big luggage. I got a little bit of a lot of different kinds of makeup. Brushes, I've got a little contour, some bronzer, foundation and a lighter foundation, depending on how much coverage I want, a palette of sparkly things. It can be a highlighter or a powder blush. So these are all of the brushes and makeup things I am bringing. A little travel eyelash curler. It's probably not the best one, but it gets the job done. Extra ponytail, perfume, a little pair of tweezers, a couple different blushes, eyeliner, brow pencil, chameleon chrome eyeliner, just if I'm feeling fun. Got a mascara. This is so hard to get off. Brow gel, face primer. Now this is a lot of stuff I don't use all the time, which is why I bring so much, because I'm like, what am I gonna feel like? This is the time where I try a bunch of different things. So I've also got eye primer, concealer, a couple of lip stains. I'm going to have some more lipstick in my backpack. This is a sparkly eyeshadow. This is a sparkly liner. It's just glitter. I really like that when we went to Disney. Chrome highlighter, then a small eyeshadow palette, setting powder, some super chunky glitter, setting spray, eye removal pads, bronzer. That's Jurassic Park that I only got because it was Jurassic Park. That sounds like a lot, but like I said, I normally have the same thing that I use every single day. So this is the time where I like to try something new. I'm going to throw in a few more things. I'm gonna put this Maybelline lipstick in my backpack just to be able to touch it up. And I've got a cleanser, a moisturizing gel cream, a milky toner, a hydrating serum. I figured why not. I took all those on our last cruise and my face responded pretty well. I've got a small bottle of distilled water that is going in our checked bag because Jason uses CPAP. This is a whole lot easier to travel with than trying to find a gallon of it or trying to find it once we land, because we're not going to probably get to our hotel till like 10 p.m. and that's like midnight for us. The last couple things I wanted to add was lotion that is going to go in the backpack. Got a pair of sunglasses, added those. And I found my raincoat, not the one I was looking for, but a raincoat. Another charger, some battery packs I need to charge, a little tripod. I'm gonna just keep my Kindle out because I need to update it. Now I just gotta put it in the bags. So thank you for watching while I pack for Alaska. You'll be able to see what we're wearing in the vlogs when we are gone. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. And if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe.